Welcome back to another day in the life. Today we're gonna go show some houses in Thousand Oaks to my good client and friend Logan and his wife Tyler. We just got our new advertisements launched off the ground. I brought on another guy to the team. His name is Skylar. So we have Skylar, Tyler, and Eric. We have 3 people working for the team now. And I'm honestly so excited about getting these new advertisements off the ground. It's been something that I've wanted to do for a long time and we're finally locked in on it. After that, we have a meeting in Calabasas with a seller who wants to sell his house for $1.8 million in Palm Springs. Yes, we sell in Palm Springs as well. Let's do it. So today is one of those days where I'm really starting to feel the positives and the negatives. So we have a lot of expense that we've added this year already, and we have working, 12-hour days, 7 days a week. It's not uncommon right now. Last night we were in the emergency room at 11 p.m. So there's a lot of moving parts, but on the flip side of that, I'm starting to finally feel like I'm building something really big. I don't know why, because I don't have any income to show for it, but I just know in my gut that what we're building right now is something bigger than I've ever built before. So I'm excited to bring you guys along with that journey and also be documenting all of this so that you can see what it actually takes to build something big.
All right, we're pulling up to property number 1 of the day.
What up, dude?
How you doing?
Good to see you, homie.
Yeah, good to see you too.
This is cool.
Check it out. Looks cool online.
Yeah, this actually does look like a flip.
Yeah.
They've got all like new furniture, nice new appliances, tags are still on them.
The fridge is new and empty.
It's hard to tell these days, but that flooring's real. Nice sunken living room, that's kind of cool.
Yes, it's staged.
Yeah, for sure. Did a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a really good size. So you guys looked at 14 houses yesterday?
One day. No, Saturday. 6 yesterday.
So what's the draw taking you to look at more houses here as opposed to like continuing to look in Texas?
There wasn't anything there that was better than what we could find here. We are from here and the ocean is here and there's mountains here. There's no mountains there. I'm driving down TO and I look over, I'm like, there's mountains. I can see mountains.
Yeah.
And I want to get on my bicycle and go ride up a mountain,
Yeah.
When you can't see anything in the distance, for me, it's hard.
Some of the house pricing in Texas now is like you're paying California prices.
Yeah, if the prices were incredible or, that area, but it wasn't, it was the same as this,
Yeah.
then it could be very considerable.
Yeah.
The really incredible prices on amazing houses weren't near anything like we're used to having here.
Well, the big thing
Yeah.
for us is like we wanted to get more land, and so in order to get more land with the house near the amenities, it was going to be in the price range of like 5,
Being
6
back out
million.
here?
Yeah, being
Yeah.
out here.
Yeah.
And your property taxes out there are crazy.
Way more, yeah.
It
Yeah.
fluctuates.
And there's also one thing too, I'm sure you know this, but there's not many places that you could buy a house and pretty much rent it right away and get your mortgage
No,
back.
you can't.
You can do that here.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't really do that anywhere else. You'd have to put down like 50%.
Yeah.
And then you'd be getting it back. But here you could just put down the 20% and rent your home and be able to make it back or more.
Another
So-
interesting thing we learned is that you can only put down 40% of the land's surface of concrete. So like if you wanted to add on or put in like a shop or lay like a larger driveway, you can't if your home is already taking up so much of the percentage
Interesting.
of the
Yeah,
land.
most of the homes take up about 20% of the land. Like if you have an acre, they're taking up 20% of it, and you're only allowed to cover 40% with concrete.
Maybe it's because of the type of soil they have out there. Who knows?
I mean, concrete and pavement are awful things. Like they don't let any water absorb into the ground or anything like that.
Yeah.
So maybe they're doing
It might
something
be
like
something
that.
like environmental.
Because look at here, there's concrete everywhere,
Yeah.
and all the water runs to the ocean.
Yeah.
But it still is the most amazing place.
That's funny. This is actually really nice.
Yeah, it is. I was looking at that, and I'm like, ooh, that's not enough.
We're hiking. This is kind of cool. So the backyard opens up to all of this open space back here.
Yeah, this is for sure part of it.
Yeah, they've got fruit trees and yeah, this is all the land.
It's like a little tangent here.
Oh, you got some view out here too. That's cool. If we're talking about just building cash flow, on all the houses I bought like a single family house like this and then converted the garage or built a separate ADU in the backyard. And it's not ideal if you're gonna live there with a family, but if it's just for investment, you can buy it, spend like $80K converting the garage, and then you get like $2,500 bucks to $2,700 a month in rent from the garage, and then you know, 4 to 5 grand for the main house.
Yeah.
And that's like a pretty solid strategy. All right, so we just finished up house number 1. This house is 1.2 million. It's about half the price of their other property that we just sold. Great house, let's go check out the next one. One amazing thing about doing this for 10 years now is that you get to pick who you work with. When you're early in the business, you have to work with literally anybody that wants to work with you because your time is only worth that much. And as you start scaling out, you get to pick who you work with because your time is so valuable. Luckily, these guys are the most amazing clients. It's really fun to show them houses. They're both really great on camera because Logan is actually a stuntman and he's on camera somewhat frequently. He just actually finished up filming a documentary as well. And yeah, that's just another really cool piece of the business.
Hello?
Hi, babe.
Hi.
Just calling you to tell you that I love you.
Oh, wow. I love you. Thank you.
Just out showing some houses, and last night was rough all around, so shake hands, good deal, and just calling you to tell you that I love you.
Well, baby, I love you too, and I have amazing news.
What's the news?
Adam is here working on the pool.
Great.
Ashley is coming over today to help.
Ashley's coming over to organize. Amazing.
And then the other good news is I'm making stir fry tonight.
You're making stir fry? Very cool.
Sacred chicken.
Chicken for sure. Chicken stir fry, 100p. Okay, love you. Bye. So this is Lynn Ranch. This is an awesome community. My friend's mom actually lives on this exact street a little bit further down. Oh, wait. I actually almost bought this house. I almost bought this house as a flip. I remember this house exactly. Someone else bought it and fixed it up. That's so funny. I had my assistant Eric set all the appointments for today to go look at the properties, so I had no idea. Let's go check it out. So I almost bought this house as a flip before it hit the market.
Yeah.
And they fixed it up. I went and looked at it, and Eric set all the appointments for today, so I didn't even know until we pulled up.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
It's a great neighborhood here too.
Yeah,
Is it a 1-car garage?
that is funky.
Is that a 2-car and they?
Yeah, maybe they stole some footage there.
It's okay if it's all garage in there.
Yeah, the kicker on this one, that's the school right there. It's literally like in your backyard.
Look at their doors.
Yeah, you got to build up like a full-blown retaining wall. Yeah, I don't know about that either.
This one's like 1.4, almost 1.5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, right?
Worth that.
That's
Well, why don't we
not even close. They're gonna have a hard time selling this one.
Why don't we just do a quick walkthrough?
Yeah, we'll walk through anyway just to give a reference point. When I walked this house, was like, oh, amazing house. And I was like really considering buying it, but with the school right there, it's just like,
Yeah.
you can't change the location.
You're gonna hear all the bells and everything.
Yeah. Well, let's go scope it real quick. This house definitely smells like gas, and it backs up to a school. So there's someone walking in right there.
These ones are locked like they should be.
I'm gonna text the agent and let him know. That is sketch.
And that one too.
Yeah, that is definitely a gas leak. All right, we out? We're out, let's get to the next one.
You don't want to see the garage, babe?
No.
We've got gas, garage, and school. We're out. Bye. So that house was obviously an immediate no. And one thing from an agent perspective, if any agents are watching this, if you see big red flags, just call them out immediately. Don't ever try to sell your clients a house that maybe it's a higher price. It might be great for you to close a quick sale. Just call it out, because then they start to trust you, and then they're gonna refer their friends and everything. So that house was a big no. We're on to the next one. Now we are in a neighborhood called Wildwood. This has a really great park. I grew up playing soccer here. Gonna go check out this cool single-story house. I love all the mud on the truck. This is how we actually get access. Use Bluetooth to unlock the lockbox.
But it's nice. It's
Yeah.
Turn it into a rental. Yeah. Oh, it's got kind of a view too. Like you're elevated.
That park over there, we took the kids to, it's really fun.
Yeah, this is cool.
And it's only 1,500 square feet, but that feels like it's stuff.
This backsplash
Oh, that.
makes me cringe now.
Yeah, but it's clean.
It's clean, it's
not-
simple,
It's
but
not like anything like custom and cool.
I like the fireplace, that's cool. So master opens up there.
Just a little closet, but if you look at this space here, this is a big area for like a really big dresser, or like a dresser with a
Oh, yeah.
door, you know, like a big one.
Cool shower. Nice vanity. It's got like a little bit of a mountain view over there. Nice pool. Oh, you still have a yard over here too. Like a decent sized yard. That's actually big. I didn't expect that.
That's awesome. That's
There's
a
a whole
good
pathway back here too. We go to this park every once in a while.
Great option for
We don't have to live here either.
No.
We could just buy it and rent it.
Yeah. All of this, there's this stuff called Cool Deck that'll make it all look like almost new concrete. Your pool tile will still be like a little bit older, but you'll get a 90% improvement for like a couple grand back here.
You could drain the pool a foot or two and redo that tile.
The plaster is not bad, and then you just do the deck over coating on everything. It gets rid of the brick, and then new pool tile, and for like 5 grand probably, 2 for the deck over coating, 3 for the tile, you got a new yard.
Oh
yeah,
better days.
that thing has seen way better days.
And this is really old.
Really old air conditioning unit.
So you gotta be
Whirlpool, yeah, so that's gotta go. Pool equipment's gotta go, so we'll have to negotiate that. That's sweet, so you've got a path that runs right behind your house. You could jump the wall, go walk it, and then you've got this whole entire extra backyard that Logan was saying feels kind of like Hawaii with like the landscape that they have back here and this border.
And this one at $1 million, we can even put like a little more down because of these percent rates right now.
Yeah.
And be able to recoup it in some rent.
Yeah, are you thinking we got this right away? Or we
I
move
don't
in here and then buy something else and then rent it?
We could live in this.
Where have we been garage? Over here? We rent something or we buy something like this that we know we want to have as a rental. And
Yeah.
buy something else.
This is newer.
Yeah.
Your HVAC here.
Looks like they did some recent improvement with all this.
Yeah.
You could vault the ceilings too if you wanted to build an ADU here,
Yeah.
like high ceilings. Whoa! That's cool. This is honestly a perfect candidate for you guys to buy, live in, store all your stuff, and then eventually you could turn this into a rental unit.
There's a whole nother door. This could also be converted up there as storage. It's got this much headroom in it, and you could literally panel the flooring up there and use it as storage.
Look at this guy.
Or you can do with a bit of a loft with your ADU here.
All right, this is choice number 1 so far. We're wrapping up. Let's go to the next one. All right, we're pulling up to the last house of the day. Nice single story in Thousand Oaks. Let's see what we got.
Offer lower or offer negotiate for the pool?
On the last house?
Yeah.
I was actually just thinking about how to negotiate that pool on the way over here. I would
Even if it was like at price, just fix the pool stuff, huh?
maybe just go in up front and just be like, hey, we're not gonna like mess around with you in escrow. Just give us 20 grand off the price.
So we'll just do it.
And we can just do all the work ourselves.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
almost better.
It is better because then you know the work's gonna get done right.
Yeah.
They're not gonna find the cheapest human possible to do it.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it though, it's not like a ton of work, right? You
It
just,
needs carpet ripped
you
out.
gotta do the floors.
It's definitely got that smell.
Yeah, it's got the old house smell.
That old carpet smell. What is this? Look at that hallway.
Yeah, that's tight.
Interesting.
69 degrees in here.
What's on the outside of this that this is here?
It's probably a closet. They probably added a closet in here. Yeah. That's why the hallway's so close. Oh no, they built it like that originally. You can tell because there's popcorn in there. This is very disorienting. I mean, kind of cool lot. Like you got a pool here and you got some views of the mountains out there.
This is like your 1970s grandma house covering.
Yeah.
Like this is what you'd find in a trailer park.
But for 1.1,
No, if it's in better shape. It's just different.
no, it's not. Look at this coping. You got to redo the coping.
This is a little bit more serious too.
Yeah, that's somewhat
The
structural.
other one didn't have that.
And for 100 grand less, the other house
Our house doesn't need like anything.
needs nothing. Yeah.
Probably go in and like do the vanity in the other house real quick.
Yeah.
And then you know, cool stuff and AC and live in it.
Get it done in 2 weeks and then live in it.
Yeah.
A lot of work.
All right. Well.
All right, what do you say, guys? Write an offer on the other one?
Yes,
I
please.
think so.
Let's
the
go
house.
for it. All right, we wrapped up. We are going to submit an offer on the last property we just looked at. That is going to be a perfect rental opportunity for them. They love it. It'd be a good short term for the kids. I sold their house for $2 million and we're buying this one for $1 million. So they're going to basically start building up a portfolio of houses with all of the money that they're getting from their sale. We're pulling up to the OG spot, P&L Burger, kind of like a hole in the wall diner for some unhealthy lunch, just because we're in the area. Anyone who went to Westlake or Thousand Oaks High School definitely knows this spot. Honestly, super hole in the wall, but probably the best breakfast burrito in town. Breakfast burrito ended up being kind of mid this time. Too many potatoes. There's your Shane Holmes food review. That house already has 2 offers on it, so we're gonna have to get really creative and aggressive. I'm gonna head into the office and share with you how I'm gonna structure this deal. Okay, so I have some ideas on how to structure it to get the house without paying way more than what somebody else is willing to pay. Yeah. It's called an escalation clause. So we would basically say that our offer price is $1 million, or we will offer $25,000 more than the highest bidder, up to $1,075,000, 1.1, whatever it is.
Like I said, you got my text. Like these guys kind of like go to the beat of their own drum. So, because they're all licensed, they're massive. So I send offers over to them. I literally upload them in their portal, and then they tell me what they want. So.
It's like a big investment firm that owns it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. How did you get hooked up with these guys? They just hit you up when you had it listed, or you brought it to them off market or some shit?
I've been working on these guys for years, man, trying to get them to give me deals. So.
Oh, that's cool. So we are moving 1,000,000 miles a minute right now. We just finished up with Tyler, going back and forth on some revisions for YouTube and for some reels that we're gonna be putting out on Instagram. We also started the negotiation process, as you heard on the phone, for the home that my clients want the most. There are 2 other offers on it, so that throws a bit of a wrench into it, but that's where I come in. Like, that's why they hire a negotiator, so I'm gonna work really hard to get that offer accepted. I have my assistant working on that paperwork now, and I am off to Calabasas to go take another listing appointment. On any given day, this is pretty standard, just like back-to-back-to-back appointment, showings, editing content. It is full on right now. All right, we're just pulling up to the Commons for my last appointment of the day. All right, here we are. All right, we're all done in Calabasas. Just signed a new listing in Palm Springs for 1.5 million. Super excited to shoot the media on that. That's like a more exciting, kind of different area to service. And yes, we do service Palm Springs. So we're gonna go back to the office and get the ball rolling. All right, we're back in the office with the boys, writing offers, editing stuff. That wraps up another day in the life. We got 1 new listing in Palm Springs for 1.5 million, a new offer in Thousand Oaks going out for 1 million. We uploaded a new Westlake Village listing for $2 million. We've got probably 5 new social media clips, and we filmed another day in the life. Thanks for tagging along.